This is a walkthrough of Anne Pham's escape room, Hope, room number 5. Exploring the hallway, we find a chair, a locked door, lockers, Three of the lockers have puzzles on them. 2 with letters and 1 with symbols and colors. Find a garbage can. Locked door at the end of the hallway. A locked glass case. Lights on the ceiling. Emergency fire extinguisher in a glass case, and another door with a grid of puzzle grid. On the floor, find a pattern that looks like the grid on this last door we looked at, so we're going to try that on the door. Gets us into the first room. Looks like a classroom. Exploring the room, we find a panel of switches. A water fountain with locked drawer underneath. Row of pictures, so one is missing. Put the chair there to reach it. Behind the door we find a calendar with a green symbol on a sticky note. So that's going to be the first of 4 symbols. We also saw a blackboard. On the desk we find some chalk and a chemistry book. The 3 drawers, there's one with centimeters and kilograms and 3 color combination. Looking at the blackboard, find a piece of cloth. We could erase the board with that cloth. And we get a 4-digit number. We also write on the board with the chalk, and it says chemistry, so that matches the book. So we could use the colors that we found on the blackboard, put them into the book to see what we find. In the book we find the second symbol. So looking around the room a bit more, find another cabinet. Red window with 2 flower pots, yellow window with 3 flower pots, and a green window with 1 flower pot. So this matches the 3 colors on the drawer, so we could enter the number of flower pots for each color. We find a pattern that looks like the panel of switches. So if we go back to the panel of switches, we'll follow the pattern on the piece of paper to open it up. And we find a box of matches. So we're going to use the chair to look at the sticky note in the corner of the blackboard. And it's the red symbol, that's the 3rd symbol that we've seen. Looking around the room, find a glass container on the table that looks like what was on the blackboard. See test tubes in a box with 4 numbers, so we could use the numbers on the cloth we found earlier. After erasing the blackboard, we'll enter it into this combination to open up the box. In the box we find a test tube that will go into the empty slot on the table, but before we put it there, we're going to need to fill it up. So we're going to put some water in the test tube to start. The lights in the hallway have turned on. So we can enter the color pattern on the door here. So the door opens up and we're in, looks like the nurse's room. So we're missing the handle on the cabinet. And there's nothing in the bottom cabinet. Find the 4th symbol, which is the purple symbol, as well as the chart. We see the curtain rod with 3 symbols on it, and we have the number of each symbol. We find the handle under the bed and a chart under the pillow. So if we use the chart and follow the pattern of the C's, we can open up this cabinet. In the cabinet, we find a syringe. We'll go over to the cabinet to attach the missing handle. Here we'll follow the number of each symbol that we found on the curtain rod. Open it up and we'll find medicine and alcohol. So we'll fill up the syringe. Going back into the previous room, we're going to the desk in the corner. We can fill up this glass container with some alcohol and use the matches on it. And we'll put the test tube over the flame, following the picture on the blackboard. So we're going to put the test tube in the test tube holder. And the colors of the test tube matches the colors on the chemistry book. So we're going to put them in the order that we found on the chemistry book, and we're going to find a combination that we'll use later. So we have all 4 symbols, colored symbols, and we're going to enter them into this one of the lockers. And inside we find a baseball mitt with some stitches. Stitches have a pattern to it, and that matches one of the cabinets in the classroom. So go back in the classroom, along the windows, there is a cabinet that will open up with the pattern of the stitches. Inside we find a key. Now that we have the key, I'm going to go back into the hallway to the glass cabinet with the pictures in it. Take the little knob, which makes the pictures fall down. We have 2 things. We have a card with a name and weight and height, and we find a class picture. Find other pictures in the cabinet. So using the name, we'll enter that into the locker. We find a picture. So going back to the front desk, We now have the weight and the height to enter into this locked drawer. And inside we're going to find a paper clip. So we're going to attach the paper clip to the picture we found in the locker, and we could hang the picture in the missing space on this clothesline. So we're going to try to match the order in the class picture we found in the hallway. So we're going to do a zigzag shape, or follow a zigzag pattern in matching the order of the classmates. So that opens up a drawer. And there's a drawer down here below this water fountain, so we're going to grab the remote from the drawer. I'm going to head back to the front desk. We're on the overhead. We're going to enter the combination found in the drawer from the test tube table in the corner. So that lowers the projection screen and we have a name. We're going to enter the last locker in the hallway. So inside the locker we find a bat, and now we could open up the glass case containing the fire extinguisher. And inside we have an alarm. We're going to attach the knob, and that opens up the door. And we're out. Congratulations.